Hello everyone, and welcome to a deep sea monster gauntlet. A whole bunch of random battles that was both suggested to me and that I can think of all in one big video. Mostly so I can just avoid making a bunch of repetitive drawing fights suggested to me by my comments to avoid becoming a content farm. I have some creative ideas I want to get through to and some other cool fights that I want to solely focus on, like a Bewildered Beast versus a Red Death that I really want to do. Also, there's a really cool fight at the end of this video, so that's going to be cool. So yeah, just vibe with me, I guess. The first battle is the SM-8 from the game Not Destroyed versus Ellie. I don't know why this was suggested. This isn't a fight. It's still just a submarine around the same size as the game SM-8, which can be destroyed by the frog. And Ellie is a lot bigger than the frog. So the ending of this fight is Kablooey Submarine. Next up, the Sea Serpent from Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader versus the Frog. The Sea Serpent lunges at the frog, and the frog becomes a snack. The Bewildered Beast is hanging out at the surface, and the Elgadam Maha is also hanging out at the surface. Then the Maha gets an idea. It senses something. The Bewildered Beast decides to surface, and the Maha takes its chance and lunges. It charges up and bites onto the Bewildered Beast's underside, tearing it all off and killing the Bewildered Beast. And as you can see, the Maha is really happy about this. Boriseo Bloise's bloop is swimming up to the surface to get some oxygen, but the Caribbean Kraken is in the distance. It comes up to the surface, and then the Kraken suddenly rises up, grabs onto the bloop. The bloop thrashes all over the place, but it's to no avail with the Kraken's razor-sharp suckers and really creepy mouth. It drags the bloop to its death. Ellie is hanging out in the ocean and suddenly gets swallowed whole. Whoever suggested this one to me, I don't know what they were thinking. Although, hypothetically, because of the weird supernatural blood stuff going on with Ellie, it could, become one with the bloop and create one creepy bloop monster, but that's a discussion for a video on its own. Ellie and the Frog as a tag team is hanging out and decide to try and attack the Gargantuan Leviathan. The Gargantuan Leviathan notices the two and eats Ellie, and is now staring down the frog. You can guess how this goes. The Lost Ninja is hanging out and senses something's wrong, then gets turned into a light lunge, because Ellie's a lot bigger than a just regular whale-sized man thing. SCP-3000 is staring down the Jurassic World's Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurus is a little bit hazy right now, and to be honest, looks kind of like a sock puppet. I haven't drawn it in a while. 3000 dives in for the kill, only for the Mosasaurus to duck out of the way, bite onto its neck, and then decapitate it. The bloop versus Cthulhu. Cthulhu picks up the bloop and stares it in the eye, causing the bloop to, well, honestly, it's indescribable. We don't know what this does to something like the bloop. Maybe it doesn't even do anything, or maybe Cthulhu has a nice lunch. Now for the part that I'm really excited for. The Ghost Leviathan is hanging out in the Lost River, just kind of swimming about until it notices what appears to be a different species of Leviathan in its territory. The Submariner notices the much longer foe as the Ghost Leviathan roars and charges. The Submariner, thinking quickly, dashes over to one of the bones, bites onto it, and snaps it off. The Ghost Leviathan charges, only for the Submariner to dash to the side and stab it into the Ghost Leviathan's body. Owie! The Ghost Leviathan now in pain, the Submariner dashes to the side again, and then bites onto its weird hammerhead-looking thing. In order to escape, the Ghost Leviathan violently yanks to the side, only for the Submariner to do the same thing, which rips that headpiece directly off. The Ghost Leviathan, in immense pain for being impaled and missing a headpiece, decides his fight isn't worth it and swims away. While swimming away, the Submariner spits out the headpiece for a prowler to snack on, and then it sits down to just rest for a while, feeling rather proud of itself. And that's all the notable suggestions. I mean, there was also one about the Ellie versus Ellie versus the eyeball, and apparently there's this one video where you see, a cool art of it, but there's not much I can really do with that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to try focusing on doing a creative project or some actually, really cool fights or something. I don't really know. If you enjoyed, do leave a like. It would help a lot. Yay! That's pretty much it. Okay, bye-bye.